Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Simple Crafts. I have been getting requests to show how to tie a red bow for prayer and unity in the community. I have noticed while driving to the grocery store several red bows that people are placing on their mailboxes, and I've also noticed several on businesses' doors. So in this video, I'm going to show you two different ways to tie a bow. The first ribbon is some burlap ribbon, and it's 2.5 inch width burlap ribbon with wire. This is the 10-inch red deco mesh, and it does well outside. You'll either need a pipe cleaner, a zip tie, or some floral stem wire and your scissors to make a bow. First, I'm going to start with the 10-inch deco mesh. So you just gather it in your hand, kind of slide your hand down the deco mesh, kind of folding the outer edges inward, and make your first loop. Keep it pinched tightly in your left hand, let out some more deco mesh, slide your hand down it, rolling your edges inward, and make a loop about the same size as your first loop. Keep it pinched tightly in your left hand. Try to make sure your loops on each side are about the same size. Let out some more mesh, slide your hand down it, make another loop about the same size as your first loop. Let out some more mesh, slide your hand down it, and make another loop. Now I am just making a double bow, but you'll just continue the same steps until you get the bow the size you want. Deco mesh does really well outside, so this would be a good one to put either on your mailbox or maybe to tie around a tree in your front yard. So after you have the bow the size you want, then just cut off the mesh, and you're going to take, I'm using a zip tie to wrap tightly around the center of my bow. Now if you're using a zip tie, you can just take a piece of like fishing line and thread it through the zip tie and then tie it onto your mailbox or your tree. You could use a pipe cleaner or a piece of wire to secure the center of your bow also. Then just go back and fluff the loops of your bow, and then your bow is ready to hang up. You could use the 20-inch deco mesh to make this bow, and you'll do it the same way that I did the 10-inch deco mesh, or you could use the Dollar Tree deco mesh and also make the bow the same way. You might want to make it a little bit fuller, so do a few more loops than just a double bow. For the next bow, you're going to want to use some ribbon with wire, and you're going to take your ribbon and you're going to cut strips at 20 inches. And I'm going to be cutting 8 strips of ribbon. So we have 8 strips cut at 20 inches. Next, you're going to take one strip and you're going to make a loop, gather it tightly, and below your fingers you'll want to leave a little extra. Now this is about a 5-inch loop, and so notice where I have it pinched, I left a little bit below my fingers, so make sure you leave a little extra. Same steps, make a loop, pinch it tightly, leave some extra below your fingers, and add it to your left hand. Make sure your loops are about the same size each time. Make another loop, pinch it tightly, leaving a little below your fingers, and add it to the other 3 loops. Now you're going to do the same steps with your ribbon until you have made loops with all 8 strips and added them to your left hand. You'll either want a zip tie, pipe cleaner, or some floral stem wire close by. You will want to make sure that you're using ribbon with wire, because ribbon with wire makes the prettiest bows because the loops will stand up. This bow will look pretty to add on your front porch, maybe hang on your lights if you have some lanterns on each side, or each side of your garage door to add a red bow would be pretty too. When you're adding your zip tie, just go right below your fingers and secure the zip tie nice and tight, and then trim off the extra part of the zip tie. Then I usually like to put some of the tails on the left side and some on the right. You could dovetail the ends if you want to dress it up. And then next you're just going to fluff the loops on your bow. To hang this one up, you could just thread a piece of wire or some string or fishing line underneath the zip tie, and then leave a little extra, and you're ready to hang it up on your door or wherever you would like. You will want to add the zip tie or pipe cleaner or wire above your fingers, not below. I'm sorry, I think I said it the wrong way just a second ago, but you'll add the zip tie above your fingers and make sure you get it nice and tight. These red bows are another way to show our appreciation to the doctors, nurses, and staff that are working in the hospitals and other facilities caring for others. So thank you guys for all of your service. This is a very stressful time for our country and our world, so I really appreciate all of you that are being so thoughtful and kind and helping others. And I just wanted to say thank you guys, all of you that have reached out to me and sent me a message saying that you're praying for my family. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you.